Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, hopefully everybody had a blessed and productive Wednesday. For those on the West Coast, hopefully y'all done got through your day as well. For those overseas, y'all already partly in the next day already. So appreciate everybody that tuned in this morning for the live. Definitely was a good little conversation with y'all. And if you missed, you can catch the replay. I was supposed to do something earlier for y'all know, but I'm having issues again. But I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow, 9 out of 10. I couldn't do what I really wanted to as far as the music because second day in a row, it's like having little blackout issues to a degree. But so can't give y'all what y'all want if I can't even play what I need to play. So, but yeah, I'm gonna make it up to y'all tomorrow. Bonnie, what's going on, baby? Tonight is a little bit different. Tonight I'm speaking to the fellas. And I really need the fellas to hear me out on this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have some people who think that brotherhood is a falsehood and that is a myth. I don't believe so. The phrase "am I my brother's keeper," that should stand strong with anybody. If I claim you my brother, I'm going to try to do the best to make sure you kept well. I'm going to make sure I, do what's necessary so you don't fall and crash out in life. Angela, what's going on, baby? I could give you a prime example of brotherhood. My cousin called me earlier today. Called me with an opportunity. And I'm not going to lie, if the opportunity would have presented itself or if it would have been a different scenario, I would have took that. But, I told him, I said, I'm not going to be able to take that, not with what I'm doing right now. I'm comfortable where I'm at right now. See, that's true brotherhood right there because he ain't try to force it down my face or he ain't try to get crazy or even speak little on me. Most he did is said, well, yo, if anything, if something does change, if anything does change, the offer's still there. See, this is a person I came up out the sandbox with. Ain't my blood cousin, but shoot, he just as well might as well be. Because he ain't do nothing but show strong love and growth and positivity. And always tried to make sure, even if I was somewhat down, he would try to make sure I was one of those ones. Because I'm one of the main ones and the rare ones, at least in my area, that ain't change up on nothing. I didn't change up as far as my attitude or anything along those lines. So that's not even a problem. James, what's going on, my guy? Kalani, what's going on, my guy? See you up in here. Fellas, the problem with some of y'all, and it seems to be a strong problem now, some of y'all are too fixated on things that you shouldn't be fixated on. If I claim you my brother, I'm not going to look down at you. I'm not going to say nothing foul about you. Even if I fall out with you, I could have that much love and respect and courage to just move away from the situation. Your real peoples are going to stick with you even when you are somewhat down and out, especially if you don't plan on being down and out forever. RCA TV, what's going on? What's going on? See you up in here. Um, reason why is so much division being caused right now, and it really is amongst us. We not being strong, we not being firm with each other, and we just not letting it be known what's what from Jump Street. You know, some people try to put on a fake facade, but it doesn't work. You know, the only thing you could do is be true to yourself, and that's one thing us fellas gotta, always remember. We gotta always remain true to ourselves, no matter if we at the top of the world or if we at the bottom of the pits. We're supposed to remain true to ourselves. You know, the problem with some is that if you help your brother, you ain't supposed to throw it in his face, number one, and you ain't supposed to talk down on him regardless. And some people got to stop putting themselves in positions. Period. Um, you a certain age, you need to start getting it together. Get it together. Because guess what? In this world, nobody's gonna hold our hands forever. Dave, what's going on, my guy? You know, they figured that the men are only supposed to just be the providers. No, we have smarts as well too. We also, we genuine, we engineers, we do a lot of different things. We do a whole lot of different things. You know, money doesn't define who you are as a man, period. But just being able to do for self, that says a lot too. I don't gotta have the world's largest money. I gotta be comfortable where I'm at. As long as I'm able to pay my bills, as long as I'm able to afford what I can afford and do what I can do, I'm happy. If I know I can't plan a trip elsewhere outside, I'm not going to try to talk about them going. I'm one of those people. I've been like that. I've been wired like that since I was young. If I ain't fully prepared to go somewhere with anybody or do anything, I'm not going. I don't care if they say, "Yo, sir, I got you." Nah, I'm good. And that's not pride. That's just knowing that when you feel the situation could turn a certain way, you don't put yourself in it. You're not supposed to at the end of the day. If I know for a fact I can't afford to go somewhere, I'm not going to put myself out there. But yet and still, if you going to have me out here with you, if I already told you what the situation was, if you already, assessed the situation, you know what it is. If you say you got me, you got me. I shouldn't have to worry about you talking foul about me. And sometimes as brothers, we don't admit when we wrong to certain things. That's a hard problem right there, trying to admit that you're wrong. Sometimes you're not going to see it right away. But you always got to remember, every finger you pointing towards somebody else, you need to point one at yourself as well. You know, that word, my brother's keeper, is supposed to go on all angles, not just family wise, but for people that claim to be family. If I claim you my brother, I'm not going to let you crash out, go to jail, or possibly get yourself killed trying to do something that I know you don't necessarily have to do. If I know I could try to uplift you or put you in a good position as your brother, I'm going to do so. We don't do that no more. The minute we do try to do something like that, we got to have something one up on somebody, which I've always felt was, I'm sorry, is a feminine trait. If I helped you out from the kindness of my heart, I don't need to go speak about nothing. I don't have to put nothing out there, even if we fall out. I don't have to put nothing out there. That's not the way the world works. Now, if I put you out there because of something that I know for a fact you're wrong on doing in the first place, then that's a different story. But I'm not going to sit here and say you my brother, and then the same token, I try to downplay you or derail you. problem with the brothers now, we ain't got no loyalty. We only got loyalty to what we think is going to keep us, strong. Nah, that's a falsehood right there. Now, brotherhood does exist. There are people out there from different races that are creating a brotherhood. If you want to be technical, they are. Because they understand that regardless to what, if they on the right path and they on the same type of path of trying to build something right, they gonna do so. We got to stop always being in our emotions. And I can say part of that is because some of y'all know for a fact have been raised by just women alone. Some might have been raised by their fathers. Some might not have been raised by either parent. See, I'm one of those rare breeds. When I tell you I can try to help you, I'm going to try to help. I don't always got to help you with money. I can try to help you if I know you need info. Prime example, the info he gave me for us for a spot out here in New York. I know for a fact. And if I decided I was going to take that, guess what? My cuz ain't going to look at me no different. My cuz ain't going to throw that down at my face neither. Because again, we came out the sandbox. We literally done went to war for each other by ourselves a lot of times. That's true brotherhood right there. There ain't even no lick of blood family, but he done showed me more love than some of the blood family. Liz, what's going on, baby? Wait, Liz, was you just live? Because I'm just now getting the damn notification. I'm about to start snapping. Yeah, I'm getting mad stuff late. My bad, y'all. But come on, as brothers, we gotta put a lot of that notion to the side. If I know you in a precarious situation and I feel you trying to change, I'm gonna help you try. But it also gotta be up to you as well. You can't be a certain age and in a position where you can't even do the simplest things for yourself. One thing you're supposed to remember as men too is just keep yourself up to par as much as possible. I could come outside, prime example, and bummy construction clothes. Now I don't even work construction. I can come out just like that, and if I know I'm not really worried about too much, I'm comfortable with who I am. That don't define nothing. I could be coming out like a bum, but have some money in my pocket. It's all about just how you move in life. And at a certain age, you should want to be trying to get yourselves together too. You got some brothers out there that just don't want to try. And I don't see why. It's like you scared to fail, but guess what? You're going to fail in life even more miserable if you don't get out and try something. If you don't get out and try to build and try to do what's possible, you can't get mad at the world neither. Now, some brothers that'll point, again, fingers at everybody, but won't point them at themselves. If you're in a certain situation, that's nobody's fault but yours. You got to make sure you get yourself up out of it. I know somebody right now that's going through a whole bunch of madness, and they wouldn't be going through it if they would have just did right by their family. Word, what's going on? Brooklyn, what's going on, baby? Sleazy, what's going on? Yeet. Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Yeah, again, I'm speaking to my fellas tonight, man. I'm speaking to the brothers, man. This need to be said. There should be no reason if I call you my brother, I'm going to try to downplay you or talk foul about you in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if we did fall out. If we fell out, we just see this the thing. Most men, especially most of the men I know, especially in my hood, if we just don't rock with you after whatever, we just don't rock with you. We don't got to say nothing about you. We don't have to do nothing. We just keep it pushing. Again, loyalty seemed to have faded out the way. And at one point, all of us brothers had loyalty. We was able to uplift the people that we knew for a fact wanted to be uplifted, and we didn't look funny at them, even when they did get themselves to where they need to get themselves. You know, if I done help you get on your feet, I don't expect much for you, but just for you to stay on your feet. Now, what's going on, baby? You know, again, if I say I got you, I got you. If I can't do something, I'm gonna tell you off the rip, y'all. I can't do this right now. You know, and again, loyalty is seeping out the window. If I'm supposed to be loyal, I'm supposed to make sure whatever you tell me, they don't leave from wherever it's at. It's almost like barbershop talk. Some of the shit y'all was talking about in the barbershop, you wasn't going home or going elsewhere and speaking about that. No, you kept it on the hush. See, real men did stuff like that. Some of these men are not being real. Not being real with yourselves, you're not being real with the people you're supposed to be building with. And that's a common problem right now. I could be your bro today, but then you might talk crap about me tomorrow, depending on what's what. Why should I have to worry about that? Dodgers, what's going on, baby? No doubt, bro. Appreciate you. You already. Um, you know, and again, it speaks in volumes. Because I got people right now that I came up with. Some of them I'm still tight to the bone with, including my cousin. There are other ones I ain't never been too tight with, but we still got to honor and respect for each other. We don't got to say nothing to each other, be around each other, none of that. And even if we are around each other, we don't get into little child tactics. You know, these division tactics, they working harder on us than anything. And I think that's a common problem. The same way some fellas is always looking at how the women are always breaking up and how the women are always going at it. It's almost the same way with some of the men. It be too much talking, too much behind the scenes stuff. That should get corny after a while. That should get corny after a while or something. Because come on now, I'm not gonna call you my brother in the same token. I'm gonna look to rag you. You know, like for what? Queen, what's going on, baby? DT, what's going on, my guy? You know, it's just I've seen this happen in the last couple of days, just not just in my hood, just wherever I've been at. Like people who seem like they supposed to be the coolest people, and then guess what? You having issues. Just had an issue out here the other day. Now two dudes know they doing wrong technically, but then they both getting their feelings about something. And again over a female. Like, I don't know. Brothers, I got some of y'all gonna have to start doing better. Thing I heard didn't make no sense because how you get mad at somebody and then try to say, I'm gonna tell your wife you was doing this. But you doing the same wrong thing. You know, like I don't get that with some fellas. You know you doing wrong out there. You can't get mad at another brother. They prime example, if that brother is tapping son you've been trying to tap, you can't get mad about that. First of all, if you married, keep your ass in the fines of your marriage. Brothers ain't even respecting that no more. You getting married, but then you still want to be out here doing whatever. I'm sorry. I'm speaking on it tonight, man. Speaking on it tonight. You happily married. There should be no reason why you running around doing anything. Once you done made that vow to commit to that person, that's what it's supposed to be. Y'all supposed to ride it out till the ends of the earth. It's the same way with your friends. If you claim that's your friends, those your ride or die, you're supposed to ride with them to the damn end. Where's the loyalty at now? Ain't no loyalty. Andrew, what's going on, my guy? Where's the loyalty at? That my brother's keeper is out the window now. There's some things you just can't do, man. If I'm building some sort of not just friendship, but I'm building some sort of strength with you, it's supposed to remain that way. Nowadays, you could do something for somebody, and then in the same token, you could be the same person that you just did something for somebody, but now you want to go back and run around and talk about it. No, we got to stop doing that. Fellas, we got to stop letting ourselves get all the way down to the bottom of the barrel. Reason why I can say that because I was there once before. I was to a point where I didn't give two hells about myself. If that slipping and falling song from DMX was about anybody, it should have been about me minus the hard drugs. Because I ain't been there. I had to lift myself up out of that because I know at some point the world ain't gonna hold you a helping hand with none of it. You gonna have to get out and grind. You gonna have to do something. It doesn't matter. Even when it comes down to your living situation, it don't matter. You still gotta be producing something. You could be living in your grandmother's basement, but if you ain't working or doing something, something constructive, you're basically wasting time. Valuable time you could be doing to build, man. And when you got people who are strong and adamant and they want to see you succeed, you should want to take that into consideration. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's too many things to think about. Us fellas, it's like y'all scared to talk. And when you talk, it's like you gotta be mindful because yeah, some fellas is moving kind of weaselish. Oh yeah, I done heard something about this one. I'm gonna use that just in case if I gotta use it. Which I've always felt was a weak tactic. I'm not gonna be doing none of that. Never did, never will. And if I say something about you, it's because it was truth. It wasn't no made up. It wasn't nothing. It was straight truth. Sunshine, what's going on, my guy? You also gotta be careful of what you divulge to some people because again, only true people are gonna keep that to the heart and even take that to the grave, especially if it's something that you really don't want too many people know. Again, y'all keep putting out falsehoods. Brotherhood is not a falsehood at all. Brotherhood is actually existing. It exists around the world. It exists probably in your area. A brotherhood is a brotherhood regardless to what, whether it's good or bad. If y'all standing together, y'all standing together. If you're not leaving your peoples on stuck, then you already know what it is. Mad Organics, I'm good, bro. No doubt, Angela. You already know you can catch a replay, baby. I don't even know how long we'll be on this topic tonight because I don't know. I've seen a lot of different things happen. Another thing I want to say about some of you fellas, stop making assumptions on things if you don't got full information. Don't put no lies or no falsehoods on people if you know it ain't true. Again, it's a division tactic, number one. And then the way y'all doing it, again, it's almost in the way some women do it. I got a little bit of gossip on this person. All right, I'm gonna go open my mouth and say this. I'm gonna go open my mouth and say that. That should get corny after a while, man. Platty, what's going on, baby? time to stop it. It's time for the fellas to really get it together, man. You can't build a strong brotherhood if you want to knock down your brother in the same token. In life, everybody has some sort of embarrassing moment. Everybody has had multiple embarrassing moments. Does that mean I'm supposed to keep downplaying you or laughing at that every time? No. Especially if I know you feel a type of way about it, I'm not going to poke fun at it. Like I said, I was raised different. I was raised to have some love and respect, especially for those who got love and respect for me. See, the problem with some of y'all fellas, y'all put your love and loyalty into the wrong type of people and then get mad when things don't go the way you think it's going to go. You know, and this is becoming a real serious problem amongst the community. We as the fellas are supposed to be able to come together, build our communities, take back what we're supposed to take back. But it seems like some of y'all are busy still running around like kids, even well past your 30s, 40s, and 50s. I'm seeing this clear, not just on here, but off here. Again, I just had a whole nother situation happen out here a couple days ago. And two of these old heads. My thing is, y'all both married. Y'all mad about a side chick? Come on now. Brothers, y'all got to make that make sense. Platty, I respect your drive for scalp and everything else. Not today. Not today. I respect your dry raising bread enough not to go in on you today, too. Don't worry. Still love you, though, baby. And it's sad. It seems like everybody's in competition with everybody, and for what? I'm going to use this as a prime example. There have been some women that I know for a fact I wanted. I didn't have to get them. I didn't want them only because I already knew what it was. Once you sense energy and feel what it is, you fall back from it. But some of y'all be so adamant on still going after it, you'll even go against your own people just to get that one up. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Let's see how long you gonna keep in that. Realist, what's going on, my guy? Time for y'all to eliminate that jealousy trait too. Because we ain't supposed to be jealous of each other at all. If anything, we supposed to be trying to uplift each other and see each other rise up. We go through enough as it is. But we gonna keep being divided because of petty madness, because people can't be real with each other. It's just getting annoying now. So like I said, the sad part about it is that these two guys are friends for over 30 years. So my thing is for y'all to almost come to blows over a woman that's not a woman, that's not neither one of y'all's, and y'all got women. That's a problem right there. You already know, I love you too, baby. No, we gotta eliminate that. You might have something that I thought I should have had, but if I feel I should have it, I'm going to try to attain it without having to rip my brother to shreds about it. You know, another thing that you gonna have to do, whether you want to or not. One thing y'all gotta do, man, listen. Just stop divulging things that don't need to be divulged. Again, unless you got to expose somebody because it's necessary for the people to know, especially if there's something that the people might not know, that's different. Especially if it could save a life or it could possibly save people for having to go through headaches and drama. Can understand that. But everything else that shouldn't be talked up under the sun, don't talk it. Tanya, what's going on, baby? We got to stop being so jealous and so hateful of each other. Again, I'm speaking to the brothers. We got to stop being so divisive, man. The time we sitting here going against each other and trying to knock each other's block off, we be putting these blocks together and trying to help these blocks that really need it, help these hoods that really need it, help the people that actually want to achieve something. If the world sees that nobody's trying to really do nothing, what you expect the youth to do? And even on here, again, got people that are watching, got people that are looking up to some of y'all. It's time for y'all to start really putting in the actual work. Mayhem, what's going on, baby? Jenny, what's going on, baby? Oh, I ain't forget about you, Jenny. I appreciate you for what you said the other day in the chat. Again, fellas, we got to stop this notion of I got to bash your head in to prove that I'm something that come on. That's too egotistical right there. If I say I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you. And if I say I don't expect none, I really don't expect none. It's up to you if you want to sit there and do whatever, then that's different. And even still, I might tell you, I don't need it right now. Guess what? I got money sitting outside right now somewhere. If I wanted to, I would have been collecting from everybody that I know for a fact owed me some sort of favor. But I don't need it right now. Why? Because it's not necessary for me to need it. But I know if I need it, it'll be right there, and I ain't gotta go looking for nobody. I ain't gotta go crazy. I ain't gotta expose nobody. None of that. It's just having a good heart and having a good heart with the right people, especially the right people that are going to look right back out for you. Y'all already know if y'all haven't done so by now, y'all can drop links to show love in here. Definitely good people up in here. It's really about that. Don't ever put all your eggs in one basket, number one. And then again, just be mindful of what you're doing and what you're putting out there. Yeah, we know not everybody that say that they're your brother is going to be your brother. Yeah, we know all of that. But for the ones that really are going to stand with you even into adulthood, you got to understand those are the ones that are always going to do right by you. So you should always do right by them. Don't kick nobody while they down. And see, that's the problem we got too is, man, we like to kick each other while we down. Then the next thing is we'll start talking on some next stuff. Oh, these bitch ass nigga, this bum ass nigga, this, and all this other shit. When I feel like this, it shouldn't be that way. If I know you going through a trying time and I know you trying to do something with yourself, that's different. And I'm still not gonna kick you while you down. I done had people kick me while I was down. Half of those people that kicked me while I was down, they feeling bad about themselves now. Because now I done bypassed half of them without having to so much as bypass them. I bypassed them because I didn't stay down long. I bypassed them because I'm still with the same company for almost 8 years. I bypass these niggas. These are the same ones that was sitting here. Oh, you ain't going to do. Now you still sitting on corners. Still doing this. Still doing that. You ain't moved not one thing. And see, fellas, this is my thing. You're gonna have some people that they even gonna try to down you. They gonna try to criticize you. They gonna try to make you feel like you less than. But when it comes to that, you gotta do like most people in life, prove people wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to prove somebody wrong, especially when they know they wrong on the things they're saying. Because I don't care what it might look like, I'm not gonna up and say it. Now it's a whole fact word. Again, you got some people that they don't understand that. You want to have those even when you don't know if they're gonna be there for seasons. The test of time will show you. Again, I got my core group still to this day. Couple of them different states. They can still catch up, talk, all of that. Yo, what's going on at the hood? Yo, what's going on out there where you at? Like, yo, how things been? Yada, yada, yada. That's how it's supposed to be. As me and my small group, we know too much about each other. Again, we mostly came about the sandbox and we all went to war. Even if we all fell out, you think we would be divulging information or just even going crazy? Like, nah, not in the streets and definitely not on here. HCF, what's going on? Coach, you looking, what's going on, baby? This is a common problem that, again, we have. You know, some things are not always meant to be discussed and meant to be said. Keep it on the hush. Everybody's so quick to, oh, I gotta go expose this, I gotta go expose that. No, expose something that needs to be exposed. Expose somebody if you know for a fact they are a child predator or any of those things. Expose like that. Don't expose certain things that you know for a fact shouldn't even be talked about. Not everything need to be brought to the light. Not every move has to be announced, and even if it's calculated, again, you gotta play it the right way. And the right way is to respect anything. If you done told me something in confidence, I ain't gonna say nothing. Again, like I told you, you better hope I remember half of the stuff you told me, especially if it's a list full of things. I'm gonna forget half of it, and not because I'm forgetful. No, it's just I only soak up the most important things. That was one thing I learned too as a child. Don't be involved with all the unnecessary things. Worry about the things that are necessary, because those are the key factors you want to have to address. You gotta also learn too, just listen to reason sometimes. See, some people love to talk and don't want to listen to anything. Can't do that. When you listen, you'll gain more knowledge and wisdom. And silence is golden. Some things, again, don't always need to be said. Amos, what's going on? I ain't gonna never trash you or belittle you for whatever reason. If I prime example, if I know, like I said, I got some people out here that I know for a fact high functioning, mentally challenged people. You won't know it until you really sit down and have a conversation with them, or when you just see the looks on their faces when they hear certain things. That's when you'll know. I got people on that spectrum that I'm still cool with to this day. Do I make fun of their disabilities? Do I make them feel a type of way? No. Even when I'm around them, do I make them feel like they less than? No. Was taught that again. I'm in a small area where everybody knows everybody. Not everybody was perfect, but we knew what boundaries not to cross and push. And guess what? These people with these mental health issues, they not out here like some of the other people. They are actually in control of their destiny of life. They got a roof over their head. They moving like how anybody else would be moving. They paying their bills, raising their families, doing whatever. Don't make them no different. Again, you ain't supposed to treat nobody differently because everybody has some sort of struggle in life. It don't have to be the same struggle, but everybody has a struggle in life. You could be struggling with losing weight. Somebody could be struggling with trying to gain some weight that's desperately needed because they trying to do whatever. Do that mean y'all supposed to poke fun at each other? No. If anything, y'all could try to help each other. You know, in life, you're going to have to worry about certain things. Fellas, what you should worry about is trying to make sure you good on all angles. Starting off with just doing what's right for yourself and then trying to make things work for the better. Again, it's time for us to stop these division tactics, man. Because I'm going to be honest with you. You got some people, again, on that spectrum that are smart. They are highly intelligent. Don't get it twisted. You know, and they even that intelligent to know there's some things they not going to say or do because they know it could have some sort of dire consequence with it. Again, start helping each other. Start helping each other and start helping to build each other up, period. That's just like we all going somewhere and I know probably one or two people that's going to be short on cash. Well, how much you need exactly? I ain't going to look at them different. Especially if I know they tried and they definitely was adamant on trying to do something. You know, we lost that strong sense of brotherhood. We did. We let too many things get in the way of that. I done seen some good friendships messed up just over the fact of y'all lusting over either the same women. Y'all done had some brotherships messed up over money. Y'all done had some brotherships messed up just because of pure hatred. And there's nothing worse again than jealousy. That gotta be one of the worst prides right now, is jealousy. I shouldn't be jealous of nothing that you do. If anything, I should be happy that you at least doing something. You ain't out here messed up like some of these people. You're not out here homeless. Not out here locked up for petty crimes. Not out here putting yourself at risk just to try to do something. You standing firm like you're supposed to. You know, some people don't take that into consideration. Some of y'all fellas done lost that notion of, again, just coming together and building. Not everything got to be all hunky dory and peaches and cream, but guess what? There's just some things you got to understand too. If you claim you're going to help your brother and you want to lift them up, then lift them up and help. Even if it's just the simplest thing like having a strong conversation with them, yo, listen, this is what it is right now. You know, just like I said, my cousin could have, if my cousin felt the type of way like I was trying to just snub him because of the job situation, and that could have been an argument. But then again, he only lets me know things when it's adamant, if he feel whatever. But he always gonna come to me first because I'm one of them people too. If I know I can help you in any way, shape, or form, that's what we gonna do. Didn't matter. You know, prime example, if I give you something to wear because I can't wear it, I don't expect nothing. And I don't expect to throw it in your face neither. Difference if I helped you get on your feet and then you try to act funny with me like I didn't help you. Then that's different. Then you got all rights to do what you want to do because that wasn't no real loyalty. But if I helped you and you still did something that was good, at least I can't get mad at you about nothing. Nah, you good though, James. You know, anybody that would normally be in here, y'all already know y'all could drop them links. You know, people got the game twisted. Fellas, we gotta really like start building a strong bond within each other. You know who suffers the worst out of everything? It ain't even us. It be the youth up under us because they watching us. They watching the brothers literally bash each other's heads in, and for what? For a little recognition, or just to say that, oh, I'm better than this one. I'm always gonna be better than this one. Like, we need to stop all of that because in the long run, while we doing all of that, we are showing the youth that this is what they got to look forward to when they get a certain age. They gotta look forward to people still moving like kids. It's time to end that, man. It's really time to end that. And again, you'll be surprised what we could really do if we fellas would unite. But it's like y'all not uniting for the right things. Y'all coming together for all the wrong stuff. And that's going to be a downfall, again, for a lot of people. If I say I got love and respect for you, then I'm going to always have that for you. And on this side, because we had a strong love and a bond for each other that we would not let nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, take us from that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Who Marlene popped in here? Marlene, what's going on, baby? That's if she in here. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. My bad, y'all. No, but again, fellas, let's niche that feeling. No, forget that. Let's X out that feeling of trying to be over somebody. You want to be the quote unquote alpha male, the dominant male. Guess what? You're a dominant male when you doing what you gotta do in your life. When you paying your bills, when you feeding your family, when you doing things that are necessary. You're being beneficial. Again, you want to establish dominance. If that's how you feel, establish dominance in your place in life. If you adamant on certain things, then stand on it. If you know what you're willing to do to succeed, then do it. That's what you got to remember. Life is so damn precious. Like, come on. You got brothers losing their life every day over madness and nonsense that they don't even need to do. And this is the sad part about it. We too much killing each other instead of building each other. Don't forget that part. You too love to kill each other and drown each other and not try to uplift and build each other. We need to get back to that, man. Let's scratch that. Instead of me saying, I don't want that dude to succeed. I don't want to see them succeed. I about to say, you know what? Let me make sure my brother don't fall into this bottomless pit. Let me make sure my brother don't have to go through something where I gotta drag him up out of it. Like I said, we all going through some sort of struggle in life. It might not be the same struggles, but it's still a struggle at the end of the day. Fellas, it's a struggle trying to be yourself as a man, trying to do what you can do in life, trying to make sure you keep yourself in a strong order and a strong balance. It's already hard enough. We go through a lot of different things in life. And only the strong fellas gonna understand what I'm saying. We go through enough in life as it is, just waking up every day and going out into the world. You don't know what to expect. You don't know who's gonna turn on you and a switch of a dime. You don't know nothing. Only thing you know is that you're alive and that you're able to do something with yourself. You don't know what lies around that door. But also you gotta make sure you're moving right. Some of you fellas are putting yourselves in positions where you can get yourselves killed. And why do that when you got an option in life to do something better? I've always said if that man upstairs done grant you more than once to stay out of a situation and you still put yourself in it, then you're gonna get what's coming to you. And this is what I'm saying. Like, we gotta stop losing our brothers in this fight. We need more brothers now than anything. Need y'all to understand that in the long run, guess what? You don't know how long you're gonna be here. You don't know if you're gonna make it into a golden age. You don't know if you're gonna be here for a small time frame. But while you here again, try to do the best possible. You know, we know some people don't know what's what because they ain't been taught nothing. But if you can be taught something, if you can learn something, and learn something. Again, we too busy trying to kill each other and tear each other down instead of saying let's uplift each other and let's just do what's needed. This is why we always gonna have division in the community. And some people ain't gonna listen to the voice of reason. They not, because they already adamant on just tearing down and tearing down anything that's good. They don't know anything outside of that. You know, we get rid of that false sense of pride and that falsehood of, being loyal to all the folks. You'll see different things change. If I know I'm around a bunch of people and I know some of them are into robbing and stealing and doing something, I know I'm not into it, I don't got to be around it. And if I'm a real friend, I'm going to tell you, nah, bro, that's not the way to go. Now, if I tell my friend certain things and I try to give them the best advice and they don't take heed to that advice, they don't listen at all, they just flat out say F you, then I can't do nothing. The only thing I'm going to do is pray and hope to God you get the message before time. That's it. And you fellas got to stop doing that. You know, stop putting your loyalties based on certain things. Stop putting your love and trust in people if you feel you don't even know them enough to trust them. Got to stop falling for the old okie doke. And again, real people ain't going to let their friends crash out. But in the same token, you shouldn't want to be thinking about crashing out. And nobody should have to come get you. Now, fellas, I'm also say this because some of y'all act like you don't want to hear a message even when your own people is telling you something for your own good. If you in a messed up position and you ain't trying to help yourself out of that position, you can't blame nobody but yourself. If you blocking your own blessings, that's on you. You can't get mad. You might have had 3 different opportunities within that small time frame, but if you ain't even trying to look up on one of them, you don't want nothing. Time for us to stop acting like we don't want something in life. Fellas, y'all gonna have to understand. We all here for a good reason. It don't make no sense. If you have the nerve to look me in my face and even lie, and I find out it's a lie, we can't have no more future dealings. If I feel you gonna be a distraction, if I feel you gonna be anything that I don't really want, I gotta get rid of you. And the brothers are gonna have to do that. Start getting around the people that actually mean something. And if I know somebody ain't got something, but I feel they got potential on being something, then yeah, I could try to help them, especially if they want to be helped. Another thing y'all fellas gonna have to stop doing: stop bringing kids in the world if you ain't prepared to take care of them in any way, shape, or form. Same way I said it about women, I could say it about y'all. Stop running around here trying to plant seeds and everything. Stop just thinking off of a lust factor and start thinking with a trust factor. Because I could be lusting for you, but do I trust you enough to even go far with you? Got to place a lot of these things on the table, man. You know, it's really time to set the ball straight with y'all. You know, you ain't prepared financially, mentally, or any type of way. You shouldn't be trying to be quick to put them out there, and stop just putting your seeds in just anybody. Not every woman you think you gonna be with, you gonna be with. And if you ain't gonna really be with that ride or die one to start building, there's no need for you to be putting kids out here like that. Be safe. Problem with us brothers now, we don't know how to just be safe no more. We would rather crash out on all angles than to try to protect ourselves on all angles. Love it. Bap, 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 bap. See you up in here. Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, and these talks are dire because guess what? Um, it paints a pretty picture with us right now. It shows us again, we let too many different things divide us. And these things that are dividing us now, they wasn't a problem or issue back in the day. At least for the strong-minded, strong-willed men. It wasn't no problem. If I see my brother was down, I could help him up, and they back up, and they able to return a favor when needed. That was a blessing right there. And that's the sad part about it again. You know, that's, in my opinion, it's a form of hate. If I say I love my brother, I want to make sure my brother good at all times. If I say I love my sister, I'm gonna make sure she good. But the one thing I ain't gonna do is crash out without having full information on what I need to have information on. You know, when you got the right people again that are doing the right things by you, don't block your own blessing. Again, we got to stop letting pride sit in the way of everything that we do. Pride is such an evil and hurtful feeling. It does divide communities. No loyalty also divides a lot of communities. We should be getting sick of all the division, period. Brothers, we got to have to come to the round table and figure something out. And if some of y'all can't get y'all feelings across in a good manner, then y'all move on. If y'all can't get a good discussion on about anything, then y'all just move on. I can understand not everybody gonna like everybody. But if y'all was strong, y'all look like day ones, or y'all making it like y'all was day ones, and y'all should keep it that way. If I see one of my day ones is slipping, you think I'm just gonna let him slip? No, no, no. Because then what kind of a brother would I be? I wouldn't be standing by that I'm my brother's keeper if I want to let my brother or my sister wild the hell out. Game of death, what's going on? You know, and that's the sad part about it again. You know, nobody is coming together for the right things, man. Coming together for all the wrong bullshit. And at some point, gotta get tired of that. Fellas gonna have to stand strong on what needs to be stood strong on. We gotta take not just ourselves back, gotta take our damn communities back. And how can any fella say they for their community and love their community if they ain't trying to stand up to right people to fight? We see injustices going on every day. And instead of trying to fight on those, we will fight each other. We can see a brother losing his life in front of us. You think we'll get up and try to say something or even try to intervene? No. It's up another victim. But then when things do go left, that's when everybody want to be in the uproar and want to be standing hand by hand. No. It shouldn't take these tragic situations for everybody to come together for something right. And I think that's a common problem now. You know, again, just not putting petty differences aside to build something strong with the people. I can tell you this: I'm one of those people. I wouldn't care if you liked me, hated me, even wished bad on me. Only thing I'm gonna still do is wish you well in life and hope that you find whatever happiness and achievements in life you're trying to find. That's what's up, game. I hear you, bro. Definitely hear you. We gotta stop this tailspin that we on. With the right minds, the right strength, the right build, things can happen. Again, it's not us that suffer at the end of the day. It's them youth that's watching us. Because they gonna look and say, well, damn, what the hell was you doing all this time with your adulthood? Like, what was you doing? Is this what we gonna have to look up to when we get older? This type of madness? Another thing I'm gonna need some brothers to do, because I feel like I'm gonna go there at some point. I'm gonna need a lot of y'all to really start living in your damn truth. I don't care what side of the fence you on. I'm gonna need you to start living in your truth and also stop trying to promote a falsehood of information and putting it out there as quote unquote awareness. Because they ain't aware if we already know what it is with you. Now, if I say I show you love and respect, I mean that to the fullest. But if I feel you done burnt that love and respect bridge with me, then it is what it is. But even still, I ain't gonna wish no harm on you, no ill will, no nothing. Again, just hope God give you some sort of strength or some sort of vision that you need so you can wake up. I done had so many people that say some foul things about me. I done had people that said good things about me. I had people that ain't really say much. And again, with me, it's in one ear and out the other. Fellas, we gotta understand this too. If we really got a problem with each other, we supposed to bring this to the table. And if we can't have a common ground or even have some sort of, you know, conflict resolution, basically, then all right, we just keep it pushing. What's wrong with that? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so many different things that we know for a fact we should eliminate in order to maintain that strong brotherhood again. If we're not going to stand firm on that, we done lost this battle. You know, It's not a falsehood again. Brotherhood does exist, whether it's amongst us melanated or anybody else. Brotherhood does exist. If everybody's on the same accord with the same agendas, or even just on the notion of fighting for something greater, that's a brotherhood right there. My fault, y'all. And like I said, just the last couple of days, things I've been seeing, not on here, but off here, it really got my mind boggled. And again, this is the common problem when it comes to us. We can't eliminate the jealousy factor. We can't eliminate the fake love factor. None of that. If I say I got genuine love for you, I mean that. I don't just say that just to say it. That's not words that should just be thrown out there or loosely. I don't do that. When I say something, I mean it. That's what a firm, strong man is going to do. Stand on principles and stand on what he say and what he mean. Morena, what's going on, baby? And that's the sad thing about it. Some people don't know how to just really live on what they're supposed to live on. If I gotta honor and respect my brother, and if I'm saying I'm not gonna ever put nothing out there, best believe I'm not putting nothing out there. And it's sad because again, you got some people that you know for a fact, you know, could be beneficial players as far as changing the world and what's going on. But when you got this is what happens. Didi, what's going on, baby? It's just, come on, fellas. We got to stop that. Just because I don't like something about you, that don't mean I got to disrespect you. You could be prime example. You could probably wear your socks a certain way. That don't make you. That don't mean I'm going to downplay you. We got to get out of that. Definitely get out of that. We got to eliminate that. I don't got to prove that I'm better than you. And see, and that's the problem with some of you fellas too. You were dead trying to put your brother down, especially when I've seen this happen. Again, I've come up and seen things I shouldn't have necessarily had seen. I've seen some friendships go sour just because of that. Some people don't know how to act, even when it comes to being around women. Some of y'all will really go above and beyond and try to prove to that woman that you who you say you are. And in the same token, you downplaying the people that you came up with. That don't make sense. That don't make no type of sense at all. I don't gotta act funny. I don't care. We can all be around a bunch of women. I'm not gonna act funny. I'm gonna continue to be myself. Some of y'all always try to go above and beyond just for that one simple thing. Listen, it ain't worth it. Be yourself. Again, people will resonate with you, and people will definitely build with you in a strong light. You know, if you just be yourself. I don't watch people that I know for a fact. You had people laughing at him. I ain't going, man. Listen, ain't nobody going. And then walked off with things that brothers got sick with. Yo, how they walked off with that? How they was able to because they was being themselves. They was being themselves. They wasn't trying to, go above and beyond to impress somebody. They wasn't trying to downplay nobody. They just was themselves. You know. Appreciate you, James, for dropping all them links too, bro. I see you in here working. Mostly all them links that are being dropped, good people. Everybody got different types of content they bring to the forefront, so on and so forth. Most of these people have a strong notion and a strong bond that is just, being themselves. That's what you're supposed to be in life. Brothers, start being yourselves, man. Stop crashing out over petty things. A real friendship, a real brotherhood, you're not supposed to let nothing get in between that. No woman, no money, no none of that. But if you're gonna let that happen, then that goes to show you your friendship was only but so loyal or so valuable. You don't need all of that, man. Again, we got enough division as it is now, and we go out in this world. We got people still using race division tactics against us. We still got people using money tactics against us. We got people who are fake well wishers that are leeching on and then trying to use something or anything for that matter to try to destroy what we're building. It's time to eliminate some of that. See, this is the problem. Like, even back in the day, they used to say, may the best man win when it comes to certain things. And it was the truth. If we was in competition, if it was a friendly competition, yeah, it was let the best man win. And even when the best man won, it wasn't no hard feelings behind it, no sour looks, no none of that. But instead, now it's all switched up. If the better man win the position, the other man want to get upset. That's the thing again. If the best man won whatever, the next man is upset. Oh, I gotta find a way to try to belittle them. I gotta try to find a way to get one up on them, so on and so forth. And it's like, come on, man. We get enough of that. And the minute we realize we could be doing a lot greater things in life, we'll definitely do better. Stop with this petty notion and this petty feeling that I gotta watch you hanging or dangling from a rope. Shouldn't have to. If you claim you love and respect your brother, whether that's your actual brother or not, then you should do so by honoring so. Even if y'all do have a fallout. I hear you, James. Nah, and I do appreciate you again for dropping those links going in, man. We got to stop all these division tactics because it's not meaning nothing. It's not getting us nowhere as a whole. It ain't helping us try to shape shift the future. What it's doing is again is letting the youth see that this is what they're going to have to look up to, or this is what they got to look forward to when they get older. No, they supposed to be looking at the right fellas and the right people doing the right things. Period. This is a common problem that we have again. See, and I think a topic like this, I might have to break this down, or I might have to just you know, I might have to just do a part two to this. So I'm gonna get some people on here definitely that's gonna speak about it. You know, and again, they're gonna speak about it the way it's supposed to be spoken about it. You know, and this is where communication is always gonna be a factor. Again, fellas, we gotta start communicating with each other. If we know it's certain things we don't like, we gotta still say something. You know, you can't sit here and expect any type of loyalty from anybody if y'all not communicating on what y'all supposed to be communicating on. Period. If I know I don't want to see you moving a certain way, and you wrong, and you figure that's what you want to end up doing is trying to make a change, then make the change for the better. When your friends are giving you strong, stern advice, especially when it's helpful and beneficial for your life, take that and listen. Again, you just get tired of seeing so much damn division, and then y'all falling for the damn trap, man. You're falling for it. Like, come on, we done went through enough in history as it is, and we still going through some of these repeated things now. You don't think it's time for us to prepare for a greater future? You don't think it's time for us to build together, educate each other, strengthen each other so we can strengthen the people up under us, which is the youth? You don't think it's time for that, man? Then something is wrong. You dropped the bag somewhere, you need to pick it back up and try it again. I ain't messing with you, Neff. Don't do that shenanigans. Bring back my deep fryer, damn it. What's going on, bro?
What up, dog?
Not much, man. Workflow as always.
Yeah, it's a good topic, though, bro. Good topic. Um, I will add this to it, what you said. Um,
Yeah.
we just gotta identify the right people, and the other people just don't worry about them. I mean, we ain't gonna be able to help everybody. We can't build with everybody. We just gotta focus the energy towards the right people. And if like me personally, you just look at people for what they are. You know, some people I know I can approach, some people I know I can't. So the people I know I can't approach, those people I can only build with them a certain way. And that's why I
Yeah.
was saying seasons and seasons, bro. I mean, sometimes, unfortunately, like with me, I hold myself accountable. I'm open to criticism or constructive criticism. Everybody ain't like that. You can't approach everyone and tell them they doing something wrong. So those people, I can't build. I can build with you, but under certain circumstances. If I'm talking about building something that will help me financially, I can't involve you because I can't talk to you. If it's just some, we cool type stuff, then that's cool. But when it comes to business, that's why they say don't mix business and pleasure or business and friends and family. Is because you can't. If I can't hold you accountable, if I can't have a conversation with you and tell you, hey, this is what I see, then there's only so much or so far I can go with you, and that's just me. I'm not saying that's how it's supposed to be, but that's how I operate, and that's what works for me because like anybody, if they can come to me and say, "Hey, look, I don't agree with this and I agree with that," and either I'm gonna say, "You know what, you're right," or I'm gonna explain why I do stuff. I'm not gonna get mad or upset, and that happens a lot. People start beefing because you got differences of opinions. Like those type of people, I don't even deal with. Once I see that in someone, it's like I'm straight. And but we can't focus on what we don't like or what we don't want. We got to stay focused on what we do because that's all a distraction, bro. All of it is a distraction. Um,
Facts. Kaladi, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, Word? What's going on, Nate?
What up, bro?
Always a pleasure to be up here. This is a great topic. You doing your thing right now, Nate. Keep pushing, bro. I'm with you.
Appreciate you, man. Well, I mean, because like I said, I done seen a couple things the last couple days, and it kind of goes back what I was saying a while back too. Again, just you got to stop being so divisive over certain things. If I know for a fact you probably got the better chance, let's just say it from the woman, you trying to get the woman, y'all trying to get the same woman. If I already feel one of y'all got the better up, I ain't gonna waste my time. And then again, that don't mean that woman gonna be the right one for me anyway. If you gonna compete, have friendly competitions on certain things that you know is gonna uplift each other. I bet you I'm gonna make this dinner quicker than what the hell you did. Shoot, you on, nigga. Like, come on. If we gonna go like that, like, yeah, I guarantee you my food gonna be better than yours. And even if it's something healthy like that, don't necessarily gotta be on personal time. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's like we lost that step in balance of just being men, but also just doing what's necessary. You got love and compassion for your brother, especially if your brother is doing right by you. I ain't gotta look at you funny. If you down and out right now, that don't mean you're gonna be down and out forever, especially if I know you got a goal and ambition to try to achieve something. If anything, I try to help you the best way possible. Yo, bro, if anything, if I get some info on something, I got you. That's something better than nothing.
DD, what up, though? My bad, that's ain't DD.
No, no.
What up, DD? What's up, James? Hey, salute to James. Man, one love to you for doing everything that you're doing right now today. Shout out to Lovey.
Love me back, 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 back,
Bah, bah, bah.
back. Nah, but some people they just, like I said, they just keep on doing the same old exact things. And again, you gotta see the damn ball, man. You gotta see the ball. You see the visual. All right, I got the ball in my hand. Do I want to shoot it or do I want to pass it? If I'm gonna pass it for good reasons, I'm gonna pass it. But if I know I got the damn clear shot, I'm gonna take it. Some people don't know when to take their shots. Like prime example, it's a time and a place for everything. Everything does have to be calculated. And I don't mean I gotta derail or railroad my brother into the ground just to do so. I don't care if it's work. If it's gonna be a situation we all going for the same position, guess what? I'ma just let my work speak for itself. I don't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta do nothing crazy. I don't gotta try to slide you down the ladder a little bit more to put myself up on the ladder higher. No, just gotta let the best person that for that position, get that position.
That's facts. It's just the way the world's set up. There's a lot of people that self-absorbed and they only think about themselves. I just I have a criteria of how I deal with people and why I deal with people. Um, and if they people don't match that criteria, I can't let you in, bro. I mean, because I'm me. I'm always be me, and I understand people will take advantage of my kindness. People will think my kindness is weakness, and so I just don't let certain type of people around me. So we have to be responsible for who we interact with too. And like you said earlier, sometimes you be cool with people for 10 years and then one day they snake you. You just always have to be aware, and don't put nothing past nobody. We talk
Fact.
about loyalty and respect and all this, but at the end of the day, like I've seen people fall, hit their head, and their whole personality change. It literally turns to so you never know what a person can do. You don't know what's in a person's head. So I just um, expect people to be who they are, and I accept changes that people may go through. And I handle it accordingly.
And I hope that we as a collective we can talk about mental illness in the community, our community, with our people, and bring them up. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 years from now, 5 years from now, it's not going to be the same the way it is today.
It's
Facts.
not.
It's not. But see, this is what I'm saying. You know, I'm gonna always have a different panel about different topics. See, that's the thing. See, again, I got love and respect for myself. Just like I got love and respect for the people. I'm gonna bring what's necessary, a good, hard conversation that's needed. If it punches you in the gut a little bit hard, you gotta man up on that. I'm sorry because it's gonna get crucial. It's gonna be things right now that's gonna knock us in our stomach. We gotta be able to take that punch and keep pushing. If this is a boxing ring, you ain't gonna quit after your first round. No, you adamant on trying to win the fight. You're gonna try to go the distance.
Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Like, it's crazy, man, because it seems like everybody now in this generation, they want friends that agree with them because of online. But the truth is, I don't want no friends of mine that always agree with me and yes people and stuff like that around. I'm good. I like you and the word, man. Y'all ain't playing no games, man.
Nah, you don't need that. Look, you ain't gonna get too many yes men. Like I already knew who was gonna be real with this from when even with my small circle. I knew who was gonna be who from Jump Street. Like I said, it wasn't about a bunch of nothing, but just making sure we was good. If we was all out together, we was all coming back home together. If we was out there doing whatever together, guess what? We all got in the same amount of trouble. So it wasn't no one got left out there or one felt like it was going to be taken up. No. Again, we just got to be able to come back strong. And we gotta have to start bringing these things that are necessary. And even when it comes down to topics like mental health, yeah, they always gonna be discussed. Just like I said, mental health ain't just for no damn 1 month. You're gonna get that forever.
And I will say this on what you said too, Kalani. I think this society now, people got a lot of insecurity, and that's why they need people to agree with. That's just my. Um,
Oh
Hey,
shoot, you got in the matrix again.
you in the
can you hear?
matrix.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you know.
Okay. I was saying, I just think a lot of people have insecurities and they don't fully understand, know, and they feel better when people agree with them. Like me personally, everybody got their own personal experience. And I don't expect no one to see life the way I do. Right? It's hard. It's a little weird, but everybody got their own experiences and they got their own opinions and entitled to them. If I believe in it or not, if it makes me feel good or bad, that's on me. So many people, you have to go with what they say, and that's to me that's BS. That's BS, bro. I mean, that's weakness for me. I don't need no one to agree with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no need for the hype man, the yes man. I knew who was going to be a yes man, a hype man, and when I knew what it was from then, I never, like I said, I got people that I don't really rock with like that, but we don't have no real ill will neither. It's just I already read your spirit from Jump Street and said, all right, I ain't gonna be around you because you might mess around and try to cause something within the group that's already hit. Don't need that. Some people are going to expose themselves. Some people are going to expose themselves quickly. Some are going to expose themselves down the line. But you're going to have those core ones that going to be solid and still remain the same even throughout life. Like I'm one of those people again. Most of them tell you, I don't want to see nothing but you succeeding in life. I don't expect much neither. And if I can try to help you, even if it's just with information on certain things, I will do so. But don't take the kindness for weakness neither. It's just about building the right damn foundations, man. It is. You know, some brothers should be able to come together, especially if y'all got the same ideas in mind. All right, we want to see this established in the community. And we can see it happen if we all just put our different resources and time in and whatever. And if we could do so, we should be able to do so without somebody, yeah, son, man, think he all this and yo, he think he all that. Or, yeah, I don't know why he think he won't. Like, we gotta stop all of that. It's too much of the wrong competition instead of putting in the right competition.
What I'm saying, people are insecurity. Like, even if somebody said I'm better than you, that's somebody's opinion, bro. I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I just look at things differently. Like, even like if somebody said, "Oh, I'm better than you," I'm like, okay, that don't bother me. Even if someone thinks they're better than me, I don't care. Like, I don't. It's weird to me that I understand why people care, but it's weird to me because I don't. I never did. I always seen people who had more, and you know, that was that's just how I always thought. I never had jealousy in me. So I mean, that's why I say I feel it's people insecurities. I have insecurities. It's just not uh, about other people. It's not. I don't feel like I'm inferior. Like my insecurities come from different things in life, but I never felt inferior. And like I have always worked on my insecurities. Like as of right now, I have none. I don't know. I don't have any that I'm aware of. I say it like that. Something might pop up and I'd be like, damn, that shit made. But I'm saying as of now, I don't have an insecurity. So when I interact with people, it's different. And just observing, I notice that because when people interact, I can tell you what people's insecurities are, just how they react to a certain, um, it may be like if women talking about material things like purses and stuff, and one woman starts saying everything that she has and the other woman don't, uh, kind of tell that bothers. You can tell when it bothers them, and then you can start asking the question why. And then as you watch and listen, you literally start understanding why this person has that insecurity off of the response.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, though. I mean, like I was saying the other day, body language says a lot.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, and that's where some of it get messed up because, like I told somebody, if I know for like I said, everybody had an embarrassing moment. If we good friends and stern friends, all right, sometimes we might poke fun at those little embarrassing moments because we can laugh at it. But if it's something I know for a fact, if it was an embarrassing moment and it was something that I know for a fact that it could have, it could have a big, a dire impact to some degree, I ain't gonna poke fun at it. I ain't even gonna bring it up if I know we amongst certain people. Now, if we around each other, that's different. You got some people that'll be sitting there and blowing up certain things that shouldn't even be blown up. Like I said, man, they get around certain people. You got some people who will literally go above and beyond and make their friends look like trash just because they trying to get something or they trying to achieve something. And again, I've always felt that was an insecurity as well too, because I could be myself and do the same thing you doing, and I ain't gotta go crazy to do it.
You know what else that is? That's a show of narcissism. People got to deflate you to elevate themselves or to inflate themselves. That's one of the top three traits of narcissism. So you just being aware. That's what I'm saying. Like I will watch people and see certain things. Like no, I can't deal with them. I don't deal with narcissists. I can. It depends what type of narcissist. Because I'm not gonna lie, I met some really cool narcissists, bro. It wasn't. They were empaths though,
Yeah,
and just didn't. They was focused on them and they will use people, but they won't abuse people. You know what I mean? Everything gets used in life. Everything. If you look at anything, any and everything gets used. So that's a given. You go be used. Don't get abused. That's the key. Don't allow people to abuse you, but be open to be used because you gonna need to use other people too. We all use one another. One is getting more than the other. One is doing, the other one is not reciprocating. That's when you get abused. That's taken advantage of. That but what you do, everything is you. Just, I mean, anybody can observe that. Look at anything in nature and it gets used.
Facts. Well, and that's what I'm saying. All in all, though, it's just about bringing back the right, strong structure with the brotherhood. You know, and again, you gonna have those that they ain't gonna want to see no type of strong structure being built or anything being built because they have already been adamant and they have already been taught that this is the way to try to make yourselves better by trying to shut down any type of good process. You know, and again, like some people, you can't cry about certain things in your communities, but then in the same token, you tear down the same damn things. That would be like prime example. If you know you don't, that's just like if you in a building or if you in a house where you don't have a washer and dryer, you gotta go to the laundromat. Uh, you rob the laundromat or even cause damage to it. You think they're gonna want to bring it back? It don't matter who owned the laundromat. You think they're gonna want to bring anything back if you messing it up? No. We gotta stop thinking that everything need to be burnt down. And if you're gonna think on that notion, then you should be trying to build something right behind it. If you feel it's better. Well, that's the problem now. You know, we can't come together and just be strong and firm on what we want and what we don't want. And if the people can't respect what it is you're trying to build and what you want, then those ain't the people for you.
Simple. I mean, like you just said, you know, people for you will be for you. What's for you is what's for you. That's one of the most powerful quotes I ever heard in my life. It has so many meanings, and you can apply it to so many different things. That's probably why I never get jealous. There's no purpose of being jealous. If you see somebody having something or getting something or going somewhere, it's obtainable. That's all you got to know. That's all. That's how I look at everything. When I see people have things, I'm like, okay, it's obtainable. Someone just showed me it can be done. Now, if I want it, then guess what? I had to put the work in like they did. You never know what people go through to get what they got, bro. You really don't know. Like people will look at people and like, oh, they got this, they got that, they living like this, and you don't know the hell they had to go through to get to where they at.
Come on, say something, man.
And some people ain't willing to go through that, bro. I mean, to have like when people say I'm humble, right? You don't want to get shot and stabbed and lose your eyesight. The level of humility I have is because of the experience, and I'm blessed and I'm lucky and I understand life and I enjoy it. This is why I can be at peace with a lot of different things in life that most people complain about.
You better say something.
But do you
Fact.
want that? You want to go through that? Would you really want to go through that to add his understanding, or do you want me to explain how I got to it and you can learn from it and you can work on it if that's what you want? But it's things that when I see people have purpose of being jealous, envious, and accept things for what they are and let it go. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. I promise you. If y'all don't listen to nothing else I ever say in life, now I promise you that if something is not for you, instead of complaining about it, instead of putting any type of energy into it, just walk away and find something that's for you. Because what you have you limited to time on this earth. And the more you focus on things you don't want, the less you get receive the things that you do.
Hey, would you say that for the people in the back again? We only have a limited time on earth.
You focus on things you don't want, the less time you have to receive the things that you do. And that's just what it is. We all can sit and observe that ourselves. You don't need me to tell you that. You think about your day. If you're thinking negative things, you thinking about doing something positive or making some extra money or do if you're sitting there worried about things you don't have, right? How much time do you have left to devise a plan to get what you do want? You don't. You're only doing one thing. Most people can only function on one conscious, and that's the consciousness. So what you focus on is what you're receiving. That's your experience in life. Whatever you're thinking about. This is the trick, man.
Right. That's what I was saying. That division tactic is becoming nonsense now. It's becoming nonsense only because I'm going to sit here and call you my best friend, and then the minute something don't go the way I think it should go, now all of a sudden you this nigga and you this nigga. Like, I'm not going through all of that. Not gonna go through all of that. I only expect loyalty to rear its head when needed. See, again, I learned life before I was fully learning life. And what I did learn about life is that you never settle for less. You damn sure don't let nobody talk you all crazy. And if you adamant and strong on building something that's beneficial, especially if it's for the right, you do so. Stand strong on your principles. If I feel I don't gotta put you down, if I don't gotta swipe you down for nothing, I'm not. I'll strike you down if I know for a fact you've done something that I stand highly against. I wouldn't care if you was actual friends or family. If I know you was on a certain type of time that I really stand adamant against, oh, I'm just gonna have to treat you the same way. You get no love over here. Because again, it's about calculated decisions in life. And it's all about making the right type of choices. So this way, we won't have these divisions again. But if you ain't going to take heed of that, then, it is what it is. Riders, what's going on, baby? Hope all is well with you, sis, and hopefully everything worked out with you and yours. Shout outs to Riders again. Like I said, last night, prime example. I know it's a little off topic, but see, it's not really far off topic. Brothers, we used to be able not just to listen to our own brothers when they was going through certain things. We would be able to sit down and listen to a woman. We'd be able to sit down and at least calm them down or, make them start thinking rational again, especially if their emotions is in high drive. We don't even do that no more. We'll watch a woman crash out. Like I said, I'm not letting nobody crash out. None of my men, none of my women over here. I'm not letting y'all crash out. I would expect the same thing. Again, God put people in the right places for the right reasons sometimes. You might not believe in a higher power, or you might believe in a higher power, but it might be a different one. It doesn't matter. Again, another division tactic. It shouldn't have to worry about your personal or your religious beliefs. But just know that man upstairs do put people in the right places for the right times. And that's the thing that, again, you know, in order for us to build strong, we got to think strong. And we're going to have to come together. We should not be allowing certain things to happen. That's even where our division is at right now. Us as men not really caring about the women and the children in these situations. Because, again, it's supposed to be about a strong build. How can we come together, build strongly, and even try to lead the future the way we're supposed to if we still divided over the stupidness? Got to make it make sense. Uh huh. Uh huh. Your weed feed trash.
Hey, shout out to the plug.
No, shout out to the Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi went out again. I know.
In California, they need to step their game up.
But no, it's the truth though. We gonna have to start building the right way. We gonna have to start using our intelligence. We have a brain. We have a brain for a reason. We don't have a brain just because it's a cushion for our scalp piece. No, we supposed to use, if not all of our brain matter, at least a majority of that. Sometimes we don't even use that much. But see, sometimes people don't need to use much because if they already adamant on what they setting out to do, they gonna do it. They know how to do it, they gonna do it, and they gonna execute it the right way. Heineken, what's going on, my guy?
What's up,
Like I said,
Heineken?
another A1 day one that know me in the hood, all of that. I don't be sitting there talking shit out my ass for nothing. I talk something because it's logical and we need it. And if ain't nobody else gonna speak on it, I'm gonna speak on it. I don't care how you might feel about me speaking on it, but it's needed. This is how we build. This is how we get the brothers back. At least how we supposed to get them back. Not gonna let not a near emotion distract me or deter me from doing anything along the lines of building. Just not gonna let that happen. And if I feel it's gonna be a dire problem anyway, I eliminate it like a man supposed to. I'm gonna eliminate that shit real quick, and then that's it.
Hey, keep
No words
rocking with
after that.
rocking with us, Amos, because you know what? We do have a brand. The Word, Nate the Great. You know what I'm saying? We do have a brand. Kalani Management. We do have a brand. We're positive, and you know not uh it's not like every day. You know what I'm saying? We're an anomaly, to be honest, on YouTube. There's millions of subscribers that's not like us.
That's because
Keep
again, you gonna
pushing.
have
Keep
those who. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, keep pushing and keep subbing up to the word. Spread the word. Spread Nate the Great. Spread Kalani Management because we on to something big. You know, 4 or 5 years from now, our content is gonna be what it is.
Yeah, and this is the thing, though. You gonna have some people again. Some people ain't gonna be where they need to be at because you can't have a conversation and be real with yourself. Again, you done sat here, you'd have thought the way I was talking, you'd have thought I was over 40 or over 50. No. Like, I'm not super young, but I ain't super old neither. But by
Oh, you
spirit
ain't
wise,
over. You ain't over 50. You ain't over 50, fam.
nah. I don't look like
Oh.
you, sir.
Hey, word. You gonna let him do that to me, bro?
Hey, my name is Word, and I'm the bird. I'm flying the bird, bro. What's up? I'm a bird. You don't see my logo, bro? You don't see my icon? I'm a quail, bro. I'm a bird, bro.
Hey,
You
what you
know?
say? Look at my face.
Thought that
Look
was
at my.
by mistake. Everything is intentional, bro. I'm telling you. I'm flying out of no, but I want to shout out Marketing Petty. Kalani is the marketing genius behind you know, he gonna be behind the word eventually.
Hey, right on, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, fam.
I appreciate that, bro. You got a gift, man, and you don't see it, bro. You know it, but you don't. I don't think you understand the limitation. The limits you have is the ones you gave yourself. Like,
Hmm.
bro, I just I don't know, bro. You know, everybody got gifts, and mine is seeing the potential in people.
Hmm.
That's why I rock with you, bro. If you ain't had that potential, I wouldn't do. I'm just playing.
Hey, man, hey, you and hey, y'all be wrestling with me. Y'all got whole extractions, you know what I'm saying, to get my black ass up out of some shit. But hey, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep pushing, Nate the Great. I mean, bruh, you're monetized. We're right behind you. And we're gonna keep on pushing this positive content. Shout out to April Showers, who expects you, myself, the word, to keep pushing this positive content. There's people looking for us.
You see what my boy just put up here? And again, that's one of the A1 day ones from the hood. And he said we done been through a lot. That's why we moved the way we move. Like we almost on the same level. Like we only gonna reach and speak to those who we know is gonna really receive it and take it. You know, we'll have those that, you know, they might take a little something out of what you said or a little blueprint out of something. But if they gonna make themselves create something to where, you know, they could be a beneficial part of the future, then hey, that's better than nothing. But if you just gonna waste people's time, we ain't gonna be wasting time neither. That's why I say there's only so many times I'm gonna repeat myself on certain things I expect. You know, even with people that do come along the fold. I had some people that came along the last couple years as far as like even integrated within my inner circle. And not one time if they steered anybody wrong. They been themselves. See, again, I could build with just about almost anybody. I could have a good convo or a good time with anybody. Whether I'm having a barbecue, whatever. It's just certain things I ain't gonna tolerate. You know, and that's the problem now. Some people don't have to tolerate everything. See, you done fell down again. See, you ain't man, you Wi-Fi, you know Wi-Fi cold petty.
I'm gonna drop down too, bro. I'm gonna get ready for my show. I'm about to go in.
Nah, no doubt, bro. I'm about to end this in a minute anyway. I won't pop up in a minute.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you letting me come in for the time.
Come on, bro. You already know, son. You fam, son. Y'all more than welcome. That's anybody. Y'all more than welcome to hit the pen.
Always gratitude, though. Constant state of gratitude help you receive more blessings, bro. Peace and light to the chat, man. I see some of y'all in a minute, bro.
No doubt, bro. You already. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. Shout outs to Kalani. I know your Wi-Fi trash, bro. We still love you though, baby. You know, again, no, this should be a blueprint to some even watching this. This is what a real brotherhood is supposed to be about. Not letting certain things get in the way of things we trying to create and build. We need to get back to that. You know, come together. Yeah, you can come together, cut up, have a good time, have a good, strong conversation, throw some ideas on the table that's needed. And then we could definitely move the ball forward. You know, and if y'all ain't do so, help my sis Liz get them watch hours. Help my bro Word get them subs up. He almost at 1K. That's all I'm saying. It's about showing love and respect and just showing what real building is supposed to be. Real support. Some people say they support and love you, but when certain things do happen monumental for you, they ain't there. But the ones who will always be there, they gonna always know what it is. And what he needs like 30 subs, I believe. Even for those who catch that replay. You know, definitely show my bro some love. Another one that's always bringing some good topics to the conversation. Shout outs to my bro D Truth, another one always bringing something good to the forefront. You know, Kalani too. Like I said, bro, main thing, like I was telling you this morning on the panel, bro. You know, you already know what you setting for, and if you setting for something great and destined, build with what you have. I ain't have to go into all these other extra sectors just to try to pull the people in. No, the people that was here was showing love, sharing me out, popping up, doing certain things. That's what real support and love is supposed to be about on all the chords, man. Oh, you 29 away. That's what I'm saying. You know, again, this just goes to show you. You know, we got good brothers even on here. That's why I told somebody I can't take nothing personal on here. And if I feel I got to, or if I thought I was going to, my main people, especially one that's in the chat, he ain't gonna let me go crazy like that. That nigga hit me on the back end of the mail, like, yo, bro, I don't even, nah, so I ain't even worth it. But if you ready for it, you already know what it is, baby. Like, this is how we do it. That's true brother love, and that's true friendship. You know, we know, again, not everybody's gonna be able to get along. But if y'all supposed to be getting along for the right accords, that should be the most important thing out of anything. Again, put your petty differences aside, brothers. Time to get back to what we know. Get back to the law of the land. I gotta love my brother and my sister. I gotta uplift my brother and my sister, and I gotta keep them uplifted. Now, if they ain't gonna want to listen or take heed to anything, the only thing I could do is keep pushing my good old positive to somebody who will take that. Because again, for each one, teach one. Right now, we supposed to be teaching all of the youth up under us and preparing them for what's to come of the world. And if we ain't getting on board with that, brothers, we ain't getting on board with nothing. I don't care about how much you think you got in the bank. Don't care about, oh, I could go buy this and do this. That means nothing when you're not helping build what needs to be built. I can have $100,000 prime example sitting on me. Even if I think to spend some of that, the rest of that is going into investments. Nah, I want to do this. I might want this food truck. I might want this. I might be able to get this spot, open up a clothing spot. I might be able to get this, open up a hardware store, open up something that's neat. Stop just trying to floss and trying to show everybody that you keeping up with the Joneses when you really not even keeping up with the Joneses. You still far behind. Like I said, we all in the struggle. But how we pull each other out that struggle, that's supposed to be the life lesson. And I think I am going to do a part 2 to this, because it's needed. And one of these days, I'm going to have something with the women too. Because again, brotherhood and sisterhood does go a long way. But if we can't come together as a whole, love each other, respect each other, and try to help each other build, then we ain't doing much or nothing. And we're going to continue to fall down these same paths. And again, it is about the youth. It's not just about us. We got the youth that's going to be right behind us. And if we ain't building something strong for them to hold on to, they going to lose out in the future. So why not put ourselves in the best predicaments? Let's try to uplift where we could uplift that. Even if everybody can't build on the same token, all right, guess what? You can have a couple people that's leaning with the education. A couple of them could be leaning towards other community events, so on and so forth. It doesn't matter where you start your fight at. As long as you start it and you complete that task, that's the most important thing. And again, brothers, we got to get it together, man. Sisters, y'all too. That's why I said I'm going to do another panel. I'm going to try to get some of the sisters up here because I want to hear some things too, because guess what? We all go through a division. But it's sad the division tactics that was always keeping women apart are now keeping the men apart. We got to get back to just being what we was. Strong, solid leaders. Strong thinkers. Get back to that. And if you want somebody to love and respect you and have honor for you, you got to have the same thing for them. Again, my brother's keeper, that goes a long way. And that's for the people who are going to move like that. If I feel you, my brother, I'm going to make sure my brother stay up. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I think I'm going to do a part 2 to this. Shoot, part 2 could be tomorrow. And the panel will be open. And y'all brothers is more than welcome. I'll try to schedule something one of these days. Shoot. Even if I got to get Wilma up here like I always get her up with me in the Breakfast Club, so be it. I'm going to bring up a lot of different topics. And these are topics that are needed because these are the same topics, again, that are ruining us as a whole. Got to stop hating each other and start loving each other and start building with each other. Shoot, tomorrow night, probably be about the same time, bro. Probably set this like 9:30. Well, no, I'm gonna set it like 9:30. I ain't gonna set it too late. Set this like around 9:30. But you know, we gonna need that. And we could break that down in many parts until the brothers start getting it together. Again, change. We need that. But this was definitely a good topic. And again, this should be a blueprint to those brothers, even those who think they want to build on here. I just had two good brothers that I would consider my brothers from another mother. Came up here and spoke some truth, spoke some knowledge and wisdom, which we all need right now. We lost in the source because of a lack of information. But once we get back to that, oh man, listen, we about to make things work. But it's only if you want to make things work too. Um, I think I'll just do part two again tomorrow because I got a few things I probably might have to add into that. So, you know, it's definitely a good talk. Yeah, Ben seen him. Um, because it's needed, brothers. We gonna have to get it together. We can't expect the sisters to even want to bother with us neither if we ain't trying to get ourselves together. So, like I said, part two would definitely be tomorrow night. I'll set the reminder and all of that. This was definitely a good conversation. Shout outs to the Word and shout out to Kailani. We about to go show Brother Word some love right now. Um, Again, fellas, take into consideration what was said tonight. Build amongst the right people. And also know which people you putting around you. You can't put everybody around you and say they solid. Only the solid ones are going to still be around you, even going towards the future. So, but again, for each one, teach one. I hope somebody did get a lesson out of this today. Even the young brothers, I hope y'all learning something out of this today too. You know, but we definitely about to go show Word some good love and some support like we always do. Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. And for everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's what I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, we'll definitely be back in here. And again, shout outs to the good brothers for popping up on the panel. And y'all already know love is love all the time. So y'all more than welcome. And that's anybody. Want to bring something to the conversation and the build, you more than welcome. So, yeah, we definitely going to show Word some love. I'll see y'all over there in a minute. Y'all stay safe. Keep y'all third eye open. Definitely enjoy y'all evenings. And you'll definitely get that morning wake and bake. You know what it is. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.